Hey guys, welcome back to my sewing corner. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, you're very much welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for clicking on this video, and do not forget to subscribe. So today I'm going to be illustrating how to make a smocking dress. So make sure to stay tuned and watch the end. I'm going to be sharing tips and tricks that you can use to sew a neat smocking dress. So make sure to watch the end and yeah, like and share this video. So let's go straight to the tutorial. Hello guys, welcome once again. Today I'm going to be illustrating how to make a smock top. Basically, these are what you need. You need your thread, as you can see, and you can get it in any store or any shop where they sell fabrics or materials, okay? And then you need your normal thread, okay? That one will be on the top. This one is going to be in the bobbin case. We're going to wind it over the bobbin or the reeler, okay? And just go through the needle, okay? Now, let me first tell you things about this. Smocking can be applied to any part of the dress. It can be applied to a full bodice. If it's your whole blouse you want to apply the smocking to, you can do that. If you can apply it to your sleeves, your neckline, to the gown, to any part of your dress. Okay. So now, also I want you to know that you should apply smocking to, or you should use it on light fabrics like your chiffon, Ankara, and that light material that you have. But any material that is heavy, you want to get the best of it for the smocking. Okay, so you want to make sure that first thing you get a very light material, and if it's transparent you can't even line it, so you might want to look for an option of wearing an underwear. Okay, now how do you wind your smocking thread over your bobbin? You need to first find out, and that way you're going to do some test runs by first winding it without pulling it. Gently wind it over like so. I hope you can see me. So just gently wind it over like so. Now when you do this and you sew and you see that it's not giving you the best thing you want, you can remove it and then pull it gently to know what that will give you. If that does not work, then you can decide to pull it and then try it again. Okay, but if you know how to check if your machine is the tension of your machine, then you can go ahead and know and use what works for you. Okay, so just pull it gently. For me, this is what works for my machine. Just pull it gently. Okay, so I may not say you should use this method. Please find out what works for your sewing machine. Okay, all right, so by the time you just wind it, so you can be sure that if you're sewing a bodice, you need like 6 bobbins around, so that you can wind it once and for all, and then you go, so that by the time you're sewing you don't have to be standing up to wind. Okay, so you can just change it once one is exhausted. Okay, because it's not going to take a lot, let me tell you that. This one can only give you like, let's say 10 stitches. It depends on even how wide your bodice is. Okay, how wide the measurement is, rather. So you have to consider that as well. So, and then you cut. Can you see that? Okay, so now your screwdriver can use it to release the tension. You don't want, because it's elastic, you don't want any tension around it. By the time you're sewing, you don't want anything pulling back. So you want to make sure everything is smooth but not too loose at the same time. Okay, so you want to make sure it's not too tight and it's not too loose. Okay, so for beginners, or if this is your first time of trying it, you may want to just do some test runs around your sewing machine before you start using your fabric. Okay, so that way you won't even ruin your fabric. Okay, so I'm just going to loosen this a little bit. Can you see that? Just a little bit. So the tension won't be too much. Okay, so by the time you are done smoking, remember to tighten it back. Okay, even if you don't remember it, the thing will remind you by the time you start giving you stitch that you don't like. Okay, so yeah, this is okay for me. How do you know that it's okay? By the time you put your bobbin into it, you will know. Now you just don't pull it, just carefully. Now when you get it, there's no way you will not pull it, okay, because you want to pick it out. Okay, now can you see that it's not coming out easily? It's still tight, so you want to loosen it a little bit. That's how you know if it is okay. But please don't make it too loose. Okay, not too tight, not too loose. Please take note. Okay, so this is it. This is a bit loose, so you may want to adjust it or test run on your machine first before you do anything. Okay, this is perfect for me. It's not too loose and it's not too tight. Okay, so that's just it for that. Let me just fixing, like I want to wind back this thread. It's too much, so that I don't waste it. Okay, now I'll put it back into the shuttle. Okay, so that's it about your bobbin and your bobbin case, or your shuttle. Now let's go to the fabric. Okay, so now you want to make sure that the fabric you're using is double the width of what your normal measurement is. Okay, so this my fabric here is about 8 inches, is on fold, so that means it's about 16 inches. So my actual measurement is 8 inches. That's what it means. So that is if you're even managing your fabric. I hope you can see that this is 8 inches. Okay, but if you have enough fabric, you can go ahead and use ×3 of it. Okay, so it all depends on how much fabric you have. Please take note that when you want to start your smoking, okay, you want to make sure that you have the top of your bodice. Okay, you want to make sure that it is neat. It's either you weave it or you just give it a stitch, you fold it in and you stitch it, because by the time you're done smoking, you'll not be able to do it neatly. Okay, so make sure that the top of your fabric or your bodice is already folded in, or you can use a ribbon to turn it over. Okay, now I don't want these lines here so confused, so that I'm using a different marker and I'm folding it to the other side. So please ignore the previous lines. It's a fabric that I had used before for a project. Okay, now so what we're going to do, so I'm also going to assume that this is my fabric, this is the top, this is the top of my fabric. Alright, so okay, now I'm just going to assume that it is neat already. Okay, and depending on what you want, how close you want your smoking to be, okay, if you want it to be very close and full, you can just give it 0.5 inch allowance. Okay, so if this place is already neat, definitely your 0.5 will start from here. You start measuring from here. Okay, and then you roll it. Okay, then another one again, 0.5. Please, this my fabric should not be on fold, because the time you are smoking, you're not going to be smoking on fold. Okay, so I'm going to extend the line to the extreme end. I hope you can see it. Okay, like so. You can as well use 1 inch, you can use 3/4 inch. It all depends on the thread you have and your fabric. Fabric actually is not even a determinant of how close you want to be. It is just the thread you have, because this thing they consume thread. So if you know you have enough thread, enough smoking thread that would do, why not go ahead and make it as close as possible. Okay, but if you know you're managing your thread, if you're sewing for a client, for instance, and the client is not going to pay you well, you want to adjust it, but make sure it is as neat as possible so that you still get the results. Okay, so I'll just go over to the sewing machine and sew. Okay, so now the essence of drawing this line, yeah, is just maybe a guide, because by the time you're sewing on a straight stitches, if you are especially a beginner, it's not always easy. Okay, even if you are a pro, you still need to make straight lines, or at least mark out the point at the edges of the fabric. Okay, so that way it will be a guide at the edges and then at the center, this edge, and then the center. That way it will be a guide for you. Okay, and there's nothing stopping you from drawing a line with your chalk and erasing it afterwards to avoid zigzag stitches. Okay, you want to make a straight stitch for the smoking. Okay, so without wasting time, I'll just go to the sewing machine and then I'll make a stitch over it and come and show you what it looks like. So alright guys, this is what I have, as you can see over here, and I decided to make 2 different stitches. The one with 0.5 gap, as you can see. I hope you can see it clearly. You can see now I'm trying to stretch it out so that you can see the stitches, the stitches I made, but this is what it looks like on its own. You can see it's already forming the shrinkage, and this is what will lead into the smoking. Okay, so you can decide to even make it as a peplum top, where whatever is here, will serve as the peplum or as the flare. Okay, so this is the one with 1 inch difference, as you can see. So you can see that there's difference between this one that has 0.5 difference, and this one that has 1 inch. Of this is 1 inch. From here to here is 1 inch. I hope you can see it. And you just have 2 stitches. Okay, but here from here to here is 1 inch, and we have 3 stitches. I hope you can see that. So you can tell the one that is economical between, and but this one is fuller, as you can see. Imagine if this were on a dress, you can tell that this would be fuller, and then because of a tiny gap, it's going to make it more beautiful compared to this one that is big. Okay, that the gap is wide. Okay, so this is what I want to share about smocking. If you have anything to add to what I have just said, or to the things I've said, please let me know in the comment section. If you have questions for me, let me know in the comment section as well. And with this, we've come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you learned 1 or 2 things. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, make sure to share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe and like our page on Facebook at Amazing Sewing Corner. So I'll see you in the next one. Remember to stay safe, stay in God, and God be with you. Bye.